We're enjoying the summer garden too much to really want to think about the fall, or worse yet, winter. But we know if we don't prepare now, we won't have the fall and winter harvest that we've enjoyed in the past. So as we harvest summer crops, we make sure to plant something new in the empty space. For example, shortly after harvesting potatoes from this small plot, we planted rutabagas, turnips, beets, Swiss chard, spinach, and carrots. All of these crops do well in cool weather and will mature in late summer or early fall, except the rutabagas, which won't be ready to harvest until late October or early November. Rutabagas only taste better after a hard frost, so they should do fine here in Zone 5 in early November. Our field trial beds look a little sparse after recent harvests as well, so we planted romaine lettuce, carrots, and beets. The beets should be ready to harvest late this summer, and it will be early fall before the lettuce and carrots are fully mature. This succession planting ensures a steady supply of crops in our garden through the rest of the summer and the fall, and we're careful not to plant related crops in the same location twice in a row. Moving indoors, our grow room is back in action for the first time since this spring. Here we've started kale, collards, tatsoi, and mizuna. These plants are all vulnerable to cabbage moths, so we're starting them indoors to give them a pest-free start. We've also started several spinach plants here because there isn't enough room in the garden. We'll start even more kale in August and tatsoi, mizuna, and spinach in September. These are some of our most cold-hardy crops, so we want to make sure we have plenty of them to overwinter in our winter garden bed. And speaking of the winter garden, we've begun preparing its soil using two of our favorite soil improvement strategies. The first strategy is to chop and drop comfrey. We actually grow the comfrey right here in the winter bed for a very quick and easy chop and drop. With its deep roots, comfrey draws nutrients from deep in the soil and stores them in its leaves. When chopped and dropped, the comfrey will decay, and the nutrients that were drawn from deep within the soil will be made available near the soil surface where our veggies need them. Earthworms will also do their part to distribute nutrients around the root zone. The second soil improvement strategy is to add worm castings along with red wigglers and their cocoons. The castings add nutrients and plant growth hormones to the soil, and the red wigglers will help break down the comfrey as well as all the other decaying organic matter in the bed. This will help ensure the soil is ready to be planted in the fall. And when the temperatures dip below freezing, we'll cover the bed with cold frames and plastic to extend the growing season for our cold weather crops. So though we really don't want to think about fall and winter just yet, taking these simple measures now will ensure we have fresh food from the garden this fall and even into the winter. Well, that's all for now. Thank you very much for watching. And until next time, remember, you can change the world 1 yard at a time.